Hi everyone, I'm Z Ngema. Welcome back to the OkayAfrica Lounge. Today we have the simply spectacular, simply splendiferous Simi with us.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you
Good.
doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So, you are about to release your 6th studio album, Lost and Found. What can you tell us about it? What phase of your life does this project reflect?
I've had so many phases, like you say, in my life as an artist, specifically. And I've had like a phase in my life, especially after I had my daughter, where I felt like I didn't really see myself as much. I was working, I'm an artist, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, but the me that was just for me, I wasn't seeing her as much. And all the songs that I was writing was either to tell a story or to get something out there or to vent. But I got to a point where I just started to write because I was enjoying writing again. I just wanted to make music that made me feel good. And that's really all it was. And, I feel like it would be nice to put a stamp on that time.
So this is like a return to self, almost a gift to yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. It's a gift to myself. It's not about anything deep or shallow. It's just me having a good time. So yeah, so finding that part of myself again, and that's why I called the album Lost and Found.
And you just came out with a single called Men Are Crazy, which first of all, yes, thank you for saying it out loud. And second, I have to know, how did the chorus come? How did the title come? What do the men in your life think about it?
Actually, the man in my life was the one that gave me the idea for the song, which is, quite interesting because when we had announced the song, "They Men Are Crazy," people, like, especially the men, they went a little crazy. I thought it was interesting how they reacted because, the song is saying "Men Are Crazy," but I still want one in my bed.
We still want you here.
And they call us names all the time. They say we're emotional, and, it's like, come on, calm down. My husband had told me, he said, "Babe, what do you think, if we did a song, Men Are Crazy, but I still want one in my bed?" I was like, that's tea, and so when I wrote the song, it was because it's not something that I would typically write. So I had fun writing it, and I'm glad that I did.
And so on the song, you worked with Tiwa Savage.
I did.
What other features can we look forward to on your upcoming album?
Well, there's a single with Fowls. That one's called "Borrow Me Your Baby." It's a very fun song. Basically, we're just playing on, sometimes you want something you can't have that belongs to someone else. Like, and that's how we say it in Nigeria. We say "borrow me." As opposed to say "lend me," you say, "Oh, borrow me that book." So "borrow me your baby" just for like a day, And Falz and I, we have a history, of the songs we've made in the past, and this is just like a nice, next part to whatever we've done in the past. And on the album, there's a few more collaborations. There's one with Bella Shmurda, which is one of my favorites. It's called Alafia, which means peace in Yoruba. There's one with Asha.
Oh, delicious.
I love her. She's one of my, I will say she's one of my idols in the industry. Like, I listened to her when I was so young, and she really inspired me. And she's, I had like a little list when I started out, and she was on that list of people that I definitely want to do a song with. And it's just, such a full circle moment to, have on the album. I have one with Lil J. I love Lil J. I think he's so talented. He's one of my favorite writers in Nigeria right now. He's very original and fresh. And he brought that energy to my album as well. And there's one with, actually this album has more features than I've had on any album ever. So I'm proud of myself.
Okay.
Yeah. There's one with Paul, Bloody Paul. This is my second song with him.
So this is the most features you've ever had. What was different about this album?
I guess I wanted to come out from my comfort zone even more, because it's like I don't mind features. Like, a lot of my features are actually pretty big, but they're usually other people's songs featuring me, So I wanted to just do more with people on this project. I feel like it would be like a nice departure from what people are used to, because usually I have maybe 1-2 features on my albums, but this one has like 6, 7.
You've been engaging with your fans and sharing their covers on your platforms. What inspired that?
So I was talking to my husband about, I said, I think I want to do I want to do like an open verse. I want people to do like verses on Men Are Crazy. I wanted to see how they would interpret, because like, I hear Metal Crazy, I think something, somebody else hears it and thinks something else. So I wanted to see how they would spin it if it was their song. And I said, I don't want to just do like a regular announcement and say, oh, do an open verse. And so I wrote a rap verse.
Yeah, you did.
I did. And I wrote a rap verse, and I always say I do not identify as a rapper. I am not a rapper. I like listening to rap music, but I'm not a rapper. But I thought it would be exciting to try to challenge myself that way. So I did. And I put it out, and I was like, oh, I'm like, okay, don't get carried away. Now you do yours. And it's been fun seeing all the entries people have sent in so far.
What's your secret rap name?
Star.
Star works. So towards the end of 2023, you toured with Alicia Keys. What was that experience like?
Oh, that was so fun. Oh my goodness. It was so fun. And I think the best part for me was taking my craft and my music to an audience that is not used to me. Because usually when I'm singing to an audience, I'm singing to people that know me. I already know what they want to hear. So sometimes it even stifles you a little bit because you're trying to please the audience. But in that case, I'm trying to show my favorite parts, or what do I like the most about how my music sounds. What do I want? Like, I'm going to pretend these people don't, like, they've never heard anything about me. So what do I want them to hear? So it was fun to do that. And, and I was on the tour with my band as well. So that was just really exciting on that stage, in those arenas. It was really great. And I feel like that's really bucket list for me. And I'm glad that I was able to do that because I love Alicia. I love Alicia Keys. She's amazing.
You mentioned your daughter. After you had her, you took a break from music. What did that time away reveal to you about your own relationship with music?
I always say that everything I do, I want to do well. I want to give everything I do a chance to succeed, to be one of the best things that I do. And I'm very intentional about that, and also about being a parent. And, like it takes this, you have to compromise certain things. You have to, I had to compromise certain things, and I just chose to compromise the kind of time that I would spend doing music or traveling in that time, especially while she was still an infant and, like in the first couple of years of her life. And I'm glad, for where my journey has taken me so far.
And you mentioned your husband, Adekunle Gold. When you're home, are you guys able to exit work mode, or is it just constant creativity going on?
No, it's not a constant creativity. Yeah, we're definitely able to exit work mode because when we started dating, I didn't know he was trying to be an artist. I wasn't trying to get with no artist. I thought he was just doing because he used to do like graphics designing, and that's who I was planning on being with, right? And then he told me, he's like, yeah, I want to sing. You want to what? But it worked out, and I think it's great that we know how to accept. Like, we do the same work, but we're not working in the same company. If that makes any sense. So it was easier to find that balance and set those boundaries. So like our relation, I remember this time somebody was saying that they thought that me and him, we just wake up and we just be singing throughout the day. I'm like, that's annoying. I would leave him. I don't want to hear you singing throughout the day.
It's enough.
So yeah, but the thing is, even the transition, when we are in fact working together, it's still amazing. It's like we have a great relationship because we've done like multiple songs together. He's helped me when I'm doing my stuff, and I've helped him. So it's just having those little pockets where we're just working together and having like great synergy regardless of what we're doing. But we exit work mode. We're not it's not, our home is not okay. Now we're exiting work mode. We're not working in the house. When we're working, so.
What experiences are you hoping to have in this year outside of music?
Honestly, I'm the kind of person, I like to chill. I like to just be special with my friends and my family. I like a little nice beach vacation and like a nice game night. I don't go out much unless I have to work. So like you just make sure, like if you can give me like nice cocktails and not just put me in front of a beach and just be nice to me. I'm good.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I had a great time.
Welcome to the OK Africa Lounge, and we hope you'll be back soon.
For sure.